Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your 2023 yearly forecast for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I will be pulling, or that is what I'm doing. I'm pulling a 12-card spread, one card each month for the year. So January, February, March. And I will be pulling excuse me, energy oracles for the year for your overall energy, along with romance angel oracle cards for your love energy for the entire year. I will also, pull clarifiers as I need to, and we will pull angel message at the end. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 2023, love it. September, October, November, and December. Page of Cups energy. That is your energy. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy here. Let's see what your angel oracle has in store for you for the year. So once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I will put a link either in the description or probably both, description and comments, if you would like your very own 2023 yearly forecast. So click the link below and it will take you to where you can book a personal reading for yourself. And let's see. Okay, the Thinking Man, Hostilities, and Garden and the Gate. I don't remember who got this. I believe Taurus got this one, and Capricorn got the Thinking Woman, and you have the Thinking Man. That's air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That could be a mentor, someone that, it could be like an educator as well, like someone that you bounce ideas off of. Let me pull the romance angel cards for the year, and then we'll get to it on the rest of your reading here. Overall love energy for the year for you. Trust. Wedding. One more. Whoop. Unrequited love. Okay. All right, what is going on? So here we go, your overall energy oracles that you have for the year ahead, 2023. You do have the Thinking Man. He is card number 46. That is number 10. So for some of you, this is coming, certain thought processes, ideas, idealizations of people, places, situations, relationships. They're coming to an end. I feel as though you get the clarity that you need. It feels very much, give me one moment here. Sorry, I had to change out that candle. So as I was saying, that Thinking Man, it just feels that there is some sort of idealizations you had about a specific person, relationship, situation, or situationship, right? Getting the clarity that you need, getting to the core of a certain situation or scenario. I feel like some of you are questioning decisions, whether they're your decisions from the past or current decisions, or decisions that someone is choosing to make that maybe you don't agree with, because there is this sense of hostility here with card of hostilities. It just feels like there's a lot of pushback, a lot of, he's holding a sword. So it does, sword energy really is about, thoughts, ideas, communication. Also feel like there's this energy of, slinging words back and forth, right? So there could be situations that are up for discussion, right? That can turn into heated arguments. This does not have to necessarily only be love and relationship. This could be discussions at work, work disputes. It could be a neighborly dispute. This just feels like there is someone who's quite angry and hostile, that's putting their guard up. I feel like this is someone who's saying, I'm sick and tired of, fighting or arguing or trying to get to the bottom of something. Just tell me how you feel. Just tell me the truth. Stop tap dancing around certain situations, or, just be honest with me. And I feel like someone here is having second thoughts, or, you know, trying to figure out whether or not someone is being honest with you. I do get that energy of trust issues with this trust card here. Trust issues don't necessarily just happen in love and relationships, but rather whether or not you can trust a friend, a family member, or a coworker, your boss, trusting someone to follow through. I do feel that there is quite a few things for you to consider moving forward in this year ahead. This year does have the energy of making big changes and ultimately doing what's right for you, your family, the happiness that you seek in your life. You do have the card of the garden and the gate. So I do feel as though you know that happiness is out there, you know that transformation is out there, you know that, you know, your future, your livelihood, it really is in your hands. You're no longer waiting for someone to come around for them to affect your future in a positive way, or to give you the life or the future outcome that you want. You now know that it's within you, right? And I know, not to sound Wizard of Oz-ish, right? You've known that you've had it all along, right? I love that movie. That is like my favorite movie. But I do feel like that is kind of like the storyline here, is that you've known you've had the idea, the truth, the happiness was within you all along, or the strength and the courage and the clarity to make the right decisions to get you to a point in your life that you were really seeking. I felt some of you even held yourself back from pursuing anything further in your life that brought about happiness or stability, because you really wanted a particular partner by your side or someone around you by your side. But that feels as though there was no proper grounding or footing for it to be long-term or sustainable, okay? So I feel like you've already known that. I'm not telling you something that you didn't already know, so please don't start fearing that perhaps your current relationship is, you know, gonna take on that energy. This is obviously for people that have already known that. I do also feel that really quickly, I just glimpsed at these cards before I was going to start on this, and I got that some of you have a very stark, different idea from what you normally do or pursue, or whether in your career or personal life or business. Maybe it's something that people are not used to you being into or having an interest in. And I feel like you may be getting pushback if you have friends, family members, investors, people that just are not believing in your ideas. I get this energy of hostility that could also be within you, not just from someone else. But this feels as though you may be coming towards someone in a very hostile way, very upsetting. It just feels like a very strong energy, backed by a lot of emotions and anger. I definitely feel, because things didn't manifest the way you had wanted them to, or didn't end up the way you had hoped. And so you start the beginning of the year, January 2023, with the 5 of Cups, right? No more crying over spilled milk. You obviously have options, a way out of a specific situation or a current connection, because you may be crying over 3 of Cups here, but you've got 2 perfectly good cups standing behind you that you've got your back towards. So get real about what it is that you truly want. And it's this, I get the feeling with this card, as soon as I picked it up, I get the feeling of, I was really hoping that we would be a blended family, or I was really hoping that the 3 of us can make it work, right? Whatever the 3 of us means, whether you're poly or whether it's a blended family, right? Like, you know, one of you has children, right? I feel as though this is something that, or maybe it was 3 tries that you try to make this work, but I feel like almost as though you've given up on pursuing any type of loving relationship or connection. And for those of you in career, it feels as though 3 strikes, you're out, right? That is what you're telling yourself. That is not something someone is telling you, unless it's someone who really isn't part of your support system. But I do feel like maybe if you've tried to promote, you've tried to get more money somewhere down the road, you've tried to leave your place of employment to get another job, and things just never came out the way you had anticipated. I feel like you've lost your motivation, your taste for wanting something more, something better, and just feeling like you're going to settle for this type of somber mood or energy. Don't start off the year that way. It really is not in your best interest. If you are in that energy, know it, understand it, experience it, learn from it, and then let it go. Use it to your advantage, but it is definitely not a permanent place for you to stay mentally, emotionally, energetically, financially, physically, right? Moving into February, you've got the Knight of Cups here. So this is a love offer. This is taking action towards love. This is actually being someone very romantic with you. So this could be someone that comes back into your life, someone that comes in and wants to make amends, is trying to really hopefully get you to want to pursue something serious. I feel like some of you definitely have options. I was just going to say, is the Seven of Cups here? And yes, it is, as soon as I put my hand on it. I definitely feel that some of you have plenty of options. I feel like you're frustrated with one particular option that you've been with back and forth. Someone who... I feel it's like someone who can't fully give you everything that you want. And either they come in and out of the picture, but it feels, honestly, I'm going to call you out, Pisces, feels like you both kind of do that to each other. It feels like when you're frustrated, you skip out. It feels like when they're just feeling defeated about the relationship overall, they skip out. I feel like you want something specific, they want something specific, and they're trying to get you to side with what they want, right? So in essence, they want you to settle for whatever it is that they have to offer, they can give you, or just overall, maybe they don't want to put in as much effort as you'd want them to, right? So I do feel like it come February, especially, as we enter your season, your birthday season, I do get the feeling that, you're going to have a lot of, offers, flirtation connections, right? New people coming into your life, offering you their cup of love, offering you a night out. Let's go for drinks. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's celebrate your birthday. I wouldn't be surprised if someone comes around and is a friend and says, I've always been attracted to you. I've always wanted to, ask you out. And I don't know if you like me that way, but I would love to take you out sometime. I do feel like that's going to kind of open your eyes to, okay, I do have options. I think you already know you have options, Pisces. Let's be real. I think you already know that you've got more than one option here, but you're just kind of frustrated and almost like stuck in, like, dug your heels in the ground with someone that you've been back and forth with, okay? So in reality, that Knight of Cups is telling me you've got a lot of love coming your way. Love offers, crushes, romantic dates, getaways for some of you, whether you're in a relationship or not. I mean, pick and choose what I'm telling you that resonates with you, right? Not all the messages will resonate with all of you. But the Knight of Cups really is someone, see, they're communicating love to you. Ace of Swords with the Knight of Cups is really, communication, love communication. I wouldn't even put it past it through, cute and sweet text messages, social media messages, tagging you in, sweet posts, or even writing you poetry or sending you music, right? Whatever your love language may be, I do feel as though this is, some sort of loving and endearing communication that comes in February. I'm also hearing you're going to be receiving unexpected birthday wishes from people you haven't heard from in a while, okay? Friendship, love, family, whatever it may be. Moving into March, Knight of Wands, right? So this is some heavy flirtation energy, right? But this is also someone who can't stay committed for the life of them. This is someone who's all for it one moment, and then when the heat gets hot, whatever it may be, it's like, oh my God, I don't know if I can follow all the way through. This can be you sometimes when things get a little too intimate or close to someone and you're still thinking about an option from the past, and so you kind of shy away, and then you maybe ghost them, or this is someone who ends up ghosting you and then you end up frustrated again. Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Wands. This is going to be a pivotal experience for you. This is like going to be your frustration, your end of frustration, because you will get so frustrated that you're just like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep entertaining this BS? Why do I keep going back and forth the way I do? Or why do I allow them to keep going back and forth the way that they do? This stops now. So again, big, huge changes, pivotal moments. I do feel that at the end of the day, look at that, and you get a Knight of Cups. At the end of the day, you are only holding out for real love, true love, honest love, and someone who can follow through, who, you know, is a person of their word, that is not going to leave you hanging, someone that can reciprocate, that can communicate in a clear way. So that does mean that come April, you may have some heavy burdens of having to let go certain people or ideas. Again, I got that from the beginning, letting go of idealizations of someone or something in your life. In April, 2 cards fell out. The World card and the 10 of Cups. So 2 10s here. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune here. That's also a 10. But in April, you have the 10 of Wands. So if it's felt like it's been such a heavy burden for you to try to make a family relationship, blended family work, I feel like you're over it. You're done. You're realizing, why should I push something? It should come natural. And it does. The Wheel of Fortune really does help you graduate into a better, more confident like level of being, of who you are within you, feeling like you're much more confident and secure within yourself, knowing how worthy you truly are, and that you're not going to settle for anything less. I feel like you dropped the burden of a unhealthy relationship, or someone who left you, you know, hanging or confused all the time, someone who maybe led you on, or perhaps I feel like both of you kind of played this little bit of a game going back and forth together. You're now getting clear that, listen, maybe you want a committed relationship. Maybe you want a husband, a wife, a partner, a spouse, a father, a mother, you know, someone who you can build a family with. You have a specific you know, idea of what you truly want. You're now very clear about it moving forward in May. May, the High Priestess here. Again, like I said, you're now getting very, very much in tune with your intuition, getting the clarity that you need, tuned into your higher self, and being open to receiving any type of clarity from, you know, the universe, the spirit guides, guardian angels, your higher self, to allow you to let go and shed the layers of insecurity, shed the layers of, you know, the part of you that said it was okay to put up with that kind of BS of instability, of, you know, people being insecure or unsure about whether or not they want to give you what it is that you want. I feel like you're at the point this spring saying, enough is enough. I know what I want. I've thought about it long and hard to know that it is now time for me to move towards a path that really leads to my ultimate goal and success, right? Yes, it's going to take strength and courage. Yes, you might have to be a bit combative with people that refuse to let you go, yet refuse to give you the life that you want. And no, I'm not saying you don't do anything, you're not bringing anything to the table. I mean, like, if you're pursuing, you know, boyfriend material, husband material, father figure, mother figure material, someone that you can build a life with or have a family with, if you know that that is what you're pursuing, and this person that refuses to let you go can't give you that, you're just like, no, stop coming into my life. Stop trying to pursue something that will never happen. And there it is, Knight of Swords. I do feel like you end up chasing them away. You really want to be able to celebrate what it is that you want for yourself. Just be careful that that 3 of Cups doesn't mean you're going to keep this, you know, unstable connection, this flaky type energy while you pursue someone serious, because you're going to continuously attract what you don't want because you're entertaining what you ultimately don't want at the end. I feel like in a specific person, you want them, but they don't meet your standard or the qualities that you want, right? You care about this person. You saw a future with them at one point. However, they have not shown you yet that they're serious about creating a life with you or making a future with you. That is what I'm seeing here, okay? So in July, I'm seeing the King of Wands here. So that is your, that's your man. That is your husband, wife material. That is someone who takes commitment seriously, that takes relationships, business, partnerships seriously, who's not going to mess around, who's not going to play with your heart, with your feelings, and is going to be very clear with their communications and the actions they take moving forward. So if that is someone that you do want to attract, does not matter the element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be that. Or it could be someone who, they show that side of themselves, but in the end they run away, from commitment. And it feels as though if what you want is a marriage proposal, they may even offer you long-term commitment. But again, there's no real forward movement. There's no setting of a date. There's no let's move in together. There's no let's blend our children, or adopt children or whatever. There's nothing like that. I don't see that coming in. In August, you do, June, July, that's July. April, May, June. Yeah, that's July. August, July, sorry. I saw the number 8 and said August. July, 8 of Swords. So I do feel like if you are still trying to force a long-term connection with someone because, well, that whole adage of, we've been together for so long. We've spent a lot of time together. My children love this person. I love their children. We've done family things together. I just can't give that up. But in essence, I hate to say this because it's showing up to me like they show you that they can give you all that, but when it comes down to it, right, to the point where the last second comes in where, okay, it's time to make this official, or okay, it's time to move in together, or okay, it's time that maybe we should think about getting married. That person, it's like quiet. You can hear a pin drop. And that keeps you really stuck in your head, Pisces, like really stuck in your head. And you're questioning, why in the world are you sticking around for this, right? Still waiting for that love offer from someone who is non-committal. They can say the right things and do the right things when it comes to winning you over. But there are certain things that they still, for whatever reason, cannot fulfill in this connection or relationship, right? I feel like there's always an excuse. I feel like there's always like, a cop-out of some sort. I also feel like some of you feel like there is something that they are hiding that you don't know. Okay, so if you feel like why does this person seem perfect and yet they're not at the same time? There is like this sense of emotional imbalance, something that you don't know about them that they still need to heal. They may have suffered some childhood trauma or abuse at a young age, and so they may have intimacy issues is what I'm seeing here. They may also just have issues with healing their own relationships with their own children, or baby mama, baby daddy issues, right? Where they feel like they're afraid of getting as close as they did to them in the past, okay? So just keep that in mind. It does feel like that is of significance to some of you. Come in August, we have the 10 of Cups, right? Overall emotional happiness, emotional security, fulfillment. I mean, that really is like you've scored on all levels, and you do have it here twice. So I do feel like, and then like, look, You have the Knight of Cups twice. You have the Page of Cups twice. You have the Ten of Cups twice. You know what you want, Pisces. You absolutely do know what you want. I just feel like square peg, round hole. You really want what you want to come out of one specific person or situation, right? I know this kind of turned into an entire love reading for the year. But, you know, this could also play into a job or a career, right? A job that you love, an environment, a city, a town, a lifestyle that you love. But I do feel like overall there is this emotional betterment in 2023, because I feel as though you've been resistant to seeing things for who and what they truly are. But 2023 brings shocking revelations to you, where you are now like, I can no longer deny what I just saw, right? Either you saw it with your own physical eyes or they said something. Please, Pisces, do yourself a favor. Take things for what they are, for how they appear, and what they tell you. Do not try to fit it in order for it to fit your life or what it is that you want, okay? 10 of Cups here, like I said, overall emotional fulfillment. Again, I do feel like this person knows how to make nice or play nice or be like the perfect partner for you, or like just like the perfect person for your children. But I do feel that come fall, they're basically going to say, I can't give you what you want. It's on both of you to make the right decision and walk away from something that is not for your highest good, so that you can pursue someone who can give you overall emotional fulfillment. And for some of you, that's exactly who you meet coming in August. 10 of Cups. You meet someone that you realize, oh my God, this is who and what I have been waiting for. And the entire time that I've wasted on someone or something from my past that never came to fruition, that is a huge revelation for you. 10 of Cups here. Give me a sec here. Let me pull from the Kipper. Because the 10 of Cups does not necessarily have to be only love, can be family, it can be business, finances. Let me have a card for Pisces 10 of Cups in 2023. So the concerns that you had about that particular person, I told you, you're about to have some huge realizations, and there will be some massive revelations in 2023 where you realize, okay, that's a bit of concern for me moving forward, right? Was I stuck with my head in the sand or head in the clouds thinking that this was the right person, place, situation for me? What does the 10 of Cups signify? Well, there's a certain level of concern that may come from a father or a father figure, or someone who's concerned about a father or a father figure. Whether or not this person is a good father figure, maybe this person, maybe your baby daddy, or it's not gender specific, but that's how I'm seeing it. Distant horizons. It fell out while I was talking, and as I shuffled, it still came out. So it feels as though this feels like it's a very far away situation, but it also feels like some of you are almost feeling down about yourself this time around, thinking, maybe I'm not meant to have that perfect partner. Maybe I'm stuck in this sort of disillusionment. I'm also feeling like some of you are feeling played, like this person became like the perfect partner, the perfect parent, came in and helped me out, but you're confused as to why they won't go any further or deeper or more serious commitment, right? And so I feel that for some of you, that huge revelation that comes around in September with the Tower card really is about needing to leave a situation behind or needing to leave a person behind, okay? Hang on, too many cards flipped out here. Ace of Pentacles. So you do get a new offer in financial success. It may have to be for you to travel, or this could be the person that you've been pursuing or wanting a long-term committed relationship with, where they get an offer where they have to move at a distance and they don't even bother to say, oh yeah, let's move together or anything like that. This feels like this is also could be a long-term or a long distance relationship with someone, and you know, it's not really working out the way you had hoped. You know, those are concerns for long distance relationships coming through for you in August. And so the revelation or the realization in September with the Tower card is maybe some of you really need to jump ship. Maybe some of you really need to get out while you can. It was never going to be a long-term committed relationship because it did not have the stability, the foundation, that the strong foundation that it needed moving forward. And honestly, I feel like you're okay with it. Like, I don't even feel like this is going to affect you deeply in any way. Look at that. I'm telling you, when I say that you're going to be okay with it, it's like, all right, I'm rolling with the punches. I knew this was coming. I was hoping that it wasn't. I can handle this. If I've hung out with this person trying to make it work for that long, and you know, it's fine. We got this. I got this. And I do feel like you do garner the strength to move past this Tower moment for you in terms of, you know, huge revelations that come in for you. In October, you have the 7 of Cups. And here we are again with those options and those choices. Back to square one. Yes, you are back to square one here in realizing that you do have a lot of options and choices. I do feel like there was a little tinge of regret, thinking that maybe you shouldn't have continued to pursue this connection as long as you did. So, i.e., because this is a 2023 yearly forecast, I'm giving you a blink into the future, a little preview where you can now change the outcome of this. You know what the possibility of what is. If any of this sounds familiar to you because you've already gone through it, you know you've got another, you know, almost year ahead of you of the same old, same old. Do you want more of that, or do you want to see what else is available to you? You can make this 7 of Cups up here instead of down here, right? And allow it to manifest into better options for your future, so that when you do get to this 10 of Cups in August, it really is that overall feeling of emotional fulfillment and joy and happiness, financial security. I mean, a shocking turn of events in a positive way for you, that had you not had the strength to cut ties with someone that wasn't for your highest good, well, then here we are, 7 of Cups. Realizing that they could not give you what you wanted. 6 of Pentacles. Knowing and being very clear about what it is that you truly want. You've got the World, the 10 of Cups, and the, you know, the Wheel of Fortune up here. What is the outcome of this 7 of Cups? King of Swords energy. Didn't you have this already? Or am I thinking of the last reading? I'm thinking of the last reading. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You know, again, someone that can really give you the clarity that you need moving forward. But a lot of sword energy here, right? I mean, you've got the Ace of Swords. You know, the King of Swords, he's holding up that sword, and the Hostilities card is really holding up that sword. So if you are dealing with someone who's not very emotionally stable, who's not ready and willing to let you go, I do feel like throughout the year, this person's going to keep coming and going. So if they are that type of person, no contact is usually the way to go. Obviously, everyone has free will, and you can make your own life decisions moving forward. And so don't allow this person to keep you in confusion. I feel like you even start questioning your own sanity, okay? This person is very good with the head games, okay? I'll tell you that. Even though you felt like you were way more headstrong and that this person could not get to you, I heard penetrate, but could not get to you in that way, you know, mind fuckery. I do feel like this person ends up leaving you feeling mentally and emotionally depleted. One more here, 10 of Pentacles, another 10 and 3 of Wands. You want to secure your future, but you realize this person's qualities do not bring forth that type of energy. And it's not a surprise to you. I'm just letting you know, Taurus. Did I say Taurus? Pisces. I'm sorry. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You know, it just feels as though you know what you want. You want to secure your future. And this person has you really, really stuck in your head, as we see with the 8 of Swords. Moving into November with the Chariot card here. I do feel like you will overall like end up turning over a new leaf, finding success in healing, and figuring out what other options you have. This is you being in your element, you feeling emotionally secured, going through deep healing and transformation for you, and finding success in whatever avenue or path that you take. Could be an offer in career, movement, offer of love. Definitely feeling like whatever offer is made to you, it is made to bring about a sense of security and emotional happiness and fulfillment. And Page of Cups in December really is a new beginning in love, really is an offer of love, very romantic, flirtatious energy. This could be someone younger than you, but it also feels as though this person brings very lighthearted energy, and absolutely you have a beautiful love offer that comes in at the end of the year. I know you feel like that's super far away, but didn't this year go super fast? And here I am doing 2023 yearly forecast. But again, we all have free will, so the changes you make from here on out can really, you know, make big waves for you moving forward, where you can bump this up a lot sooner than you had hoped, right? If you know that what you want, what you seek is a long-term committed relationship, marriage, or a wedding. Perhaps some of you are dealing with someone who hasn't fully dissolved their marriage and you're hoping to marry this person. I feel like this person hasn't shown you enough effort in that area. They can play the part and they can be there and they can play the perfect role for you in terms of marriage or father material or husband material or wifey material. But I do feel that they're really not showing deeper changes or effort into showing you that they want the same thing. I feel like if what it is you want is long-term committed relationship, marriage, getting married, but there are trust issues because you feel you've already seen enough, you know you can't fully trust this person to follow through, then is this person really the person for you? Or are they unrequited love? Again, this feels like it could have been unrequited love. This is something that you may be dealing with at this time, hoping that they're the one, but there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that description on the unrequited love. I do feel that usually with unrequited love, yes, one person is way more invested than the other. Doesn't necessarily mean they're not as attracted or there isn't any chemistry. Could also just be that this person really does not want to commit to anyone, period. But at the same time, I feel like you're like, that's the type of person that when they know, and they don't know that with you, that you're the one, because if they did, they would have moved forward. And I feel like you know that already. And so the situation is calling for you to have faith that you will come into, you know, into alignment with someone that really does want the same things that you do, and having the trust and the faith that that person, that the idea of a person, of what you want, right? That you want someone who wants marriage, you want someone that wants commitment, or whatever it is that you want, right? I do feel that you have to have trust and faith that that perfect relationship, not, you know, not that they are perfect, but the type of relationship that you want is out there for you. But remember, square peg, round hole, don't force someone to be the one for you if you know you have this nagging inner knowing that they're not. Now, what is your angel message for 2023? What do the angels have for you for 2023, your overall message? Look at that, King of Earth, Capricorn energy. This is a general energy, so I mean a general reading, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you could be bringing about, you know, into alignment with someone who's got this King of Earth energy, heavy Capricorn in their chart, whether that's you or someone you meet, but they're someone who's professional, who's generous, who's responsible and practical. This is a successful time in your life. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. You've got the Midas touch. Remember what I said at the beginning of this reading? I was feeling that Seven of Cups energy, having different options, different opportunities, choices in love, in business, in whatever it is that you are pursuing here, right? Now, you can definitely move that up early on in the year. You don't have to wait to take action towards the end of the year. It really does change the trajectory for you, right? Or trajectory, I should say. Now, I'm going to pull from the Zodiac Oracle to see what is the biggest influence for you in 2023, be it an element, a season, or where this sign is in your chart. Could be a particular person, friendship, or someone that comes into your life, or someone that you're currently dealing with. Let's just pick one card here. Scorpio. So you have this one that comes out too, and look at that. Taurus. I said Taurus accidentally, so clearly these two signs wanted to come out. Whether you have Scorpio or Taurus in your chart, this could be the seasons that are important to you. Scorpio season, Taurus season. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Taurus. You've got an 8 and a 2, which both make 10, ending of a cycle. You've definitely got a lot of 10s here. So, you know, this is about closing out and ending old cycles, old patterns, old relationships, and allowing for the new to come in. You could be leaving a Scorpio and going for a Taurus. You could be leaving a Taurus going for a Scorpio, or just simply these are people or those energies that affect you in some sort of prominent way. Also, take a look at your natal chart and see where you have these elements, these signs in your chart, and that could also bring about a specific sense of clarity of how, you know, your year will be looking ahead, where your focus will be. So that is your 2023 yearly forecast. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for sticking it out all the way through. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. Remember, if you'd like your very own yearly forecast, your own personal yearly forecast, the link to book to purchase a reading will be in the description box below, but also in the comment section. So I will only be doing a few this month, well, in December when you catch this. If you're catching this beyond December and you'd like to book a personal reading, all my information is in the description box below. I am sending you guys so much love and strength and courage for you to have the most wonderful and beautiful relationship, the most beautiful and successful year of blessings this 2023. Have a great year. Happy holidays. Take care. Bye.